Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is a special edition. We are in Greece, Santorini, Greece. Let camera. This is our view.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, this is where we are. Let me turn the camera back on. So we are here. Today is our anniversary. We have been married for 6 years. And it has been amazing. What would you say?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah, this is definitely a really good anniversary trip coming to Greece. So, we were originally going to go to Napa, and we priced that out, and that would have been close to $5,000 just to go to Napa, California. And we were like, okay, let's try to go somewhere else. And originally, Miami looked super cheap because the flights were like crazy low, but having to rent a car and like find a hotel or Airbnb in a car, like it ended up being right at 4,000. And so, did Greece pop up? Like, how did Greece even? You're like, let's go to Greece.
It's one of the places on the bucket list.
I was like, pick a international
Yeah.
trip or a local trip, and Chris is like Greece, and I started researching it, and it was the cheapest out of all of those. So like right at 3,000, just to go to Greece, and we booked it 2 weeks ago. So now we're here, and this is going to be our anniversary episode. So my sister sent us some questions that we're going to answer on camera. We haven't saw any of these questions, so Chris will read them, and then we will give our answer. So the first question, dun, dun, dun,
Y'all
dun.
excuse my sniffing. My allergies is all throat off. Okay, question number 1. What is the first thought that popped in your mind when you first met each other?
You want me to go first?
Sure.
So when I first officially met Chris, okay, so Chris's nickname was the Q Kappa, and I knew of him because Nayla would be like, "Oh, I saw the Q Kappa today," but I didn't put like 2 and 2 together when we actually met. So when we met on the boat party, and y'all all heard the story. I had an attitude. The reason why I had an attitude is because I was over the Neos, the new coming AKAs, and like you're like a mom to them. And so they were like all over the place. And we finally got to the boat party. So I was over it. I was tired. I had a headache. And so when he was trying to talk to me, I just was like wanting to get off the boat. It's like when everybody's drunk and you're not to say Chris is drunk, but like I was just like not having the best time. And then I met him and kept on talking to me, and I was just like, please leave me alone because I just want to sit here and have this headache and be like, when are we gonna get off the boat? And so after we got off the boat, when he was flirting, then I was like, okay, he is cute. Like, that's cute Kappa. Cute Chris the Kappa, yeah. So yeah, that was my first initial. Did not think that we would be here 6 years later. Did not think we would have 3 kids. Like, if you would have told me that, I'm like, no, there's no way that would happen. Like, that's just the dude that was talking to me on the boat. And yeah.
Somehow we ended up in Greece.
Your turn.
When I first saw you, who knows what I was thinking? You know, me and T. Lee were intoxicated. And I remember coming off the top of the boat, you know, from dancing with Nayla.
With Nayla.
And wasn't thinking about no miracle, but me and T. Lee were walking down the steps to go get something to drink or something. And I saw Miracle sitting down there, and I was just like, who that? Of course, because I'm like in the zone at this point. I'm full of confidence. I'm full of confidence this day. So I walk down and I see Miracle sitting there, and you were with Stephanie, right?
Yeah, Stephanie.
And me and T. Lee walk down, and of course everybody and their mama knows T. Lee, especially at UT. So he comes down. He starts originally like talking to Stephanie, then he starts talking to Miracle, and I'm like, what? I look at Miracle, and she's sitting there looking all mad and like she got a headache or got some kind of attitude. I'm like, I know you ain't got no attitude because I just came to talk to you. I just started talking to you. But she had like a headache and she was trying to be left alone.
It was a group conversation, and you can tell when somebody's specifically talking to you, and I'm like, talk to the group, like I'm not participating. But he kept on trying to bring me into the conversation, and I'm like, I don't want, like, I can hear y'all.
Pulling 101. That's what you don't do. If everybody's talking in a group, that's how you catch somebody's attention, is you single them out and you let them know that they've caught your attention, right? So I, single Miracle out and asked her why she had the little funky look on her face, and she's like, I got a headache. And I'm like, all right, well, some of this alcohol might make that headache go away.
Do you remember telling me, like, you gonna be my baby mama?
At one point, I believe I said
Yeah,
that.
you said that day.
I told you I was full of confidence. And look where we are.
You told me that day.
Negro
You're
Damas.
like, you're going to be my baby mama. And I was like, I went off. I was like, why would I want to
aspire to be your
a baby mama? Like, I'm not going to be a baby mama. I'm going to be a wife. And then I'll have kids. Like, duh.
I thought it sounded good, because...
I thought he came from a broken family or something. I was like, what baby mama?
Right, far from it, right? That sounded good, though. It's like, hey, at least we'll have a close enough relationship to where we've gone that far together.
And he was right. I ended up being his baby mama. Like, that is so... Every time I tell a story, I think that's so crazy how you literally say you're going to be my baby mama. And here we are, I got 3 kids. So I am your baby mama.
See what I can do when I put my mind to something and be confident about it.
Okay, let's read the next question.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, my whole screen done turned off.
I know, right? It's so beautiful out here.
Wow. Don't even know the code to my own phone. Okay. What is the one trait you value most about your spouse?
You have to go first this time.
I got to go first? Okay. One trait I value the most would probably be Miracle's selflessness. And I call that a trait because, like, it's clearly natural. It comes natural to her. Anytime anybody's ever reached out or not reached out to Miracle, she's always seemed to be there for somebody to help them, assist them in some kind of way, be supportive of someone, even if it's, showing up to a kid's game. And it may not even be a family member's kid's game. It just may be a friend's kid's game, but she's going to show support because that's just the type of person she is. And that's why people always try so hard to, like, reciprocate that back to Miracle, because, like, you never have to ask her, like, twice, to support you. Either she's going to do it before you ask or as soon as you do. So if she didn't know about what you were doing before, so I think that's just one of the things. That's probably why T. Lee's my best friend. Like, that's another one of the most selfless people I've ever met, So it's just like that's a great trait to have, as far as everybody is so selfish nowadays.
That is true.
Even about the smallest things. So it's like when you can, like, put your own wants and needs aside to, like, build the spirit up of someone else, and let someone else know that they have support, at least from someone, that goes a long way. And I think that's one of her biggest virtues, that, why we've received so many blessings, is because she's always tried to be a blessing onto other people.
I never looked at it like that, like, because it's kind of hard to find somebody who is not selfish. I mean, we're all selfish beings. That is in our nature. But yeah, I never kind of looked at it from the opposite end. Like, it is really hard to find somebody that is not like, what do I get out of this?
Right.
That is true. Okay, so for me,
Miracle, I'm sorry, but Miracle can be selfless even when she's being selfless. There's been a lot of times where we were both supposed to go to some kind of function or something like that.
Mhm.
And she's being supportive of someone else, but then she'll be like, look, I know that you had to do all of this, or you had to work, or you were up last night with the girls, like, or whatever. And like I'll let you rest,
Mhm.
and I'll still go support them. Or I know you got to get this done.
Yeah.
And instead of putting you in a situation where you're going to have to figure it out later, I just let you go ahead and do that, and I'll still go do this and go to this engagement or something like that.
Yeah.
So, like, she's very much a team player.
Gotta take from a team. I'm the
Yeah.
youngest, so I've always been in that position, like just take one for the team. Okay, so for you, it's really hard because it's two of them that I like are neck and neck. So the first one, I love how like when you put your mind to something, it's a wrap. Like when Chris is like, we are doing this, or we are going in this direction. If it's him personally or as a family, it's like I can rest in knowing that it's going to happen. Hence him saying you're gonna be, I should have known that when he said you're gonna be my baby mama. But when Chris puts his mind to something, like it is happening. And that's because you have like calculated, you've thought it through before saying it. You don't ever haphazardly say anything, and like you keep your word. So if you say something that I know that you've already put in the research to support, and you know that you are able to execute this. So I love that about you, when because I'm more of a like YOLO. I am disciplined, but like I'm a team player, so plans change, like I'm okay with that. But you are very like, this is what we're doing, and it's gonna get done. So I love that about you when you put your mind to something. And then I love like you protect the family. You are a true definition of a protector. If I'm ever in a situation,
We're
I
not gonna
know
talk about what happened recently.
I know that you are going to protect me at all costs. And I really, really appreciate that. Like, I know you gonna go ham for me and the family, and I never have to worry about like your loyalty or how you're feeling or what you're gonna do. Like, you will do anything for me and your family. And so, and I like it in that order. It's me first, and then of course the family.
That's a fact. That is a fact. People ask me all the time at work, like, they'll ask me about, the kids and stuff like that, because they know we just had the babies, and I'm like, oh, we're going on a vacation this weekend. Like, they like, the babies just were born.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's me and her
Yeah.
first, like, and then we love them too. We love them too.
But
You
we
know.
got to be good for the kids.
True
So,
story.
yeah.
True story.
Okay, next question.
All right, let's go. I should actually turn my screen like keep it on. What is your favorite memory as a couple?
Ooh.
That's, like, is that like a joint answer or like an individual?
Individual,
Okay.
because your favorite could be different from my favorite. Dang, that's so hard. We've had some,
This one's pretty nice, right?
I know, right? We've had some adventures. And I feel like we celebrate a lot of things. So we're always celebrating something. Do you have anything that sticks out?
Yeah.
What?
When you gave birth to my 3 children, that was pretty special to
That
me.
was not my favorite.
I mean, now, yeah, that's why I saw you as like I know that ain't your favorite, but it's like, like, I think like just because, the sacrifice that you had to make with your mind, your body, all of this,
Yeah.
when all of that came to fruition, and then our child is there. It's like now we're a full family.
Yeah.
We're not just a married couple anymore. We're an actual family. So like it gives you like a different perspective on everything.
Yeah.
And so like every time one of our kids were born, it's just like it's a completely different feeling of accomplishment. Like this is
I was
something.
drugged up, so.
Yeah.
Too much of my
The whole pregnancy.
It
This is
doesn't-
that's my job, is the person to soak it in. So this is
Oh
where
no, my phone's
this is
going
where I
dead.
get. That means the video's over in 2 minutes. So
Oh, okay. So, for me, I think like the wedding was awesome. We had a really good wedding, and then some of the small things that I'll rattle off. I remember Valentine's Day, like 3 years ago. We got a hotel. We went to Painting with the Twist. We went to the bistro place. Like that one was a good one. And then another good one was when he threw me a surprise birthday party. We went skating. We had crawfish. And yeah, okay. What's the last one?
my surprises are fire. All right, last one. What excites you most about your future?
Ooh, let me try
We
to
got
turn it up.
we got 2 seconds.
About our future. I'm excited for our kids, like to see us be parents and mold them into, good adults. That's all you want. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for us. Like even with this YouTube channel, how I've been pulling Chris in more. I think I like when we are inspiring other couples, if they're older, younger, or anything. Like I like that aspect. I definitely see us doing more of that, like talking to younger couples about marriage and not how to do it right, because we still trying to figure this thing out, but how to have fun when you trying to figure it out.
There's
like
a certain
I
approach
see-
you have to take.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
You're going to have ups and downs.
Of
but
course.
there's a certain approach you have to take. And that'll make things
the
a
right
whole lot
mindset
easier.
from the beginning is like the
Whether
best.
whether you having a good day or a bad day, if you got the certain approach, things can work out in the end.
What about you?
What was the question?
What are you excited about?
I'm
for the
excited
future?
about everything, actually, because like Miracle said, it seems like everything that we've talked about since the boat party, we've been able to manifest.
Yep.
So I say as far as our imagination can go, we always talk about being rich and